Hello, welcome. Got to do a quick PSA. If you're watching this, it means that you enjoy my car videos, so thank you so much. But they're not going to be on this channel anymore. I'm not stopping this channel, by the way, just as a quick heads up. But I'm going to just do car videos on a car channel. I have a second channel where I was doing like commentary videos on just random bits and pieces of just nonsense that I found, that I would try to do my normal kind of comedic spin on and just poke fun at. But due to the current state of the world and just how everyone is at the moment, I'm really bogged down by it. I'm really sick of it, and I don't want to participate in it. So I've deleted everything that was on the channel. There are 2 car videos on that channel anyway. All to do with my 370Z or Z. It's up there now. This will go over there as well, but without this PSA at the start. So if you've enjoyed the car videos, then please do subscribe to that channel, because they're not going to be on this channel anymore. And I would like you to still join me on that journey. And I want to talk about other car stuff. There'll be some vlogs on there. You know, there's a lot of bits and pieces that I get up to with Nick and with various other friends, and just loads of little bits and pieces that I think you might be interested in. Again, don't worry, I'm not stopping this channel. This channel will always be here. But I've had this second channel, and I just wanted to repurpose it, because I don't know, I just wanted to follow, you know, something completely out of everything and just enjoy it. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully you'll join me over there. I'll leave it linked down below in the description box. Please do check it out and subscribe. Like I say, all car videos will be over there from now on. This channel's still staying here, don't worry. And I hope you understand. There's a fly floating around my bloody head. I hope you understand. Anyway, you'll enjoy this video. Coilovers on the 370. Really epic. And I've got a review of it coming out soon on that channel as well, because they are interesting, and I want to do a full-blown review, drive, show you body roll, stuff like this. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this vlog of me and Nick desperately trying to install these coilovers. Right, another day, another bit of car work. So it's actually the next day. Videoed some stuff yesterday, but couldn't really do it. Basically, we thought we sheared one of the bolts. Hello, welcome to the channel, everyone. This is another vloggity vlog.
Vloggity vlog.
You alright, bro?
Alright,
I'm zooming in on your face, man.
Middle of the day coffees today.
No.
Zooming in on my face.
What?
Zooming in on my face.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Make you feel really uncomfortable. So what we're doing, guys, we're actually installing my stars. And yesterday, I asked Nick to explain why we're doing that. Why are we doing that? Why specifically Meisters?
Because they are...
Because you recommended them, boy.
Yep, one of the nicest, I want to say cheap brand, because it is a cheaper brand.
Okay, so basically you had them on an R32 Skyline. 33.
Yeah,
I said that yesterday, didn't I? Yeah. GTR Midnight Purple, awesome, super, and he really liked them.
Brilliant. And
then basically I contacted Horsham Developments, which are the people that are Z-car specialists in the UK. They are the specialists alongside Abbey Motorsports. Both companies have looked after all of my Z cars, because long-time subscribers will know I've had 2. This is my second now. And they said, yeah, there's absolutely great. Meister R's, absolutely either that or was it BC Racing? Yeah, or BC Racing. They said there's no difference. Yeah, basically, there's no difference between them. Get what one you like and go from there. So, because obviously this boy recommended Meisters as well. Mate, you send me messages saying boy all the time, so oh, boy. So yeah, we just thought, why not give it a go. So that's what we're doing today. We jacked the car up nice and safe. We've got a low profile trolley jack, and then we'll put it on a frame rail underneath. This is then jacked up again further, just for dual safety. We've also shook the car. It's all nice and safe. It's not going anywhere. Taken the wheel off, obviously. And what we've done, we've basically we've smashed out.
Not quite out yet.
The bottom pin, which is attached to a bloody drop link, which will then obviously pop off the suspension here. And then what we also did yesterday is remove the engine brace, the strut tower brace, so we could gain access to here, which is at a very odd angle, I guess, kind of, not really, the tops of the OEM coilovers. So that's what we've done. That's where we're at. And yeah, I'm just going to time lapse it now, to be honest, before we start discussing everything else. Right, so what we've finally done, you saw the time lapse, we've spent probably another half hour on it. We had to remove a plate which was in front of it, locking it on. We've had to hammer it, get a crowbar out, everything. Now we're installing them. What?
It's in.
Oh, well, we've installed it.
No, it's not in, it needs to be bolted up.
Yeah, no, I know. So basically, it's in now.
It's easier to get in than it is out.
Got the gaskets. I mean, it looks super nice, obviously. Makes me want to clean the rest of it. But this was an absolute nightmare.
Little adjustable bit at the top there, you can...
Yeah, so we've got the adjustable dampening, 32 stages.
Oh, yeah. Leave it as it is.
But we're leaving it as it is. And it was a nightmare. So there's 3 bolts here, 1 there, and then 2 down there. That holds a plate on. And then there's part of the drop link that goes through it.
That'll do that.
Yeah, that's the plate there. And basically we've cut ourselves up, trying to hammer it out and things like this. It was just a nightmare. So it's actually quite easy, but you just need to kind of know what you're doing. So basically, remove the plate first. You don't have to do much pressure. So you might have to hammer a bolt through. Definitely make sure you bloody turn the wheel.
Yeah.
You might have to hammer a bolt through it, which is attached to the drop link down there. But that's fine, you can do that and it's not really a big issue. But what we had to do was hammer it through whilst also wedging a crowbar against it, because there seemed to be so much pressure coming from it.
I think it's actually because it's just so filthy. If you look at the old one.
Yeah, so this is the old one. I mean, it's
really manky.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is 11 years old, so it's kind of to be
I
expected.
imagine it's original. It looks
Yeah, no, it is original.
a little bit of corrosion there. That would have snapped eventually as well. Just at the top.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
It's
Yeah.
good to replace.
So pretty good, and obviously this is the OE. This is what they recommend in terms of their ride height. So we're going to leave that now.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're just going to bolt it all back up and do the other side, which will probably just be in a time lapse. Right, so it's actually the next day, ladies and gents, because we realised, what couldn't we get off? We couldn't get a bolt off, could we? Was it the Godzilla bolt?
Godzilla bolt.
So this bolt down here, which actually normally has a bracket over it, is nicknamed the Godzilla bolt, and for good reason. Like, it's really, 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 really bad. And yes, my the bits down here need a clean. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Basically, anyway, so we couldn't get that. So I ordered an impact wrench, which got it off. I mean, I don't know, about 30 seconds flat. So we're just putting this on now and adjusting it, because as you saw in the previous clip, we dropped the other one, but it didn't actually go any lower. So that's what's the top's out almost. We need to put some pressure on it. So we're just lowering it down now. We're lowering it down by, is it 3.5 centimeters?
Yeah.
So 35 mil we're dropping it by, which if I've taken a look through a lot of the online posts of what most people like to drop it to, which is difficult, guys, because you've got to remember, culturally, car culture is different. Like in the States, this is a racer car. In the UK, this is like an old man car. Like, and I mean by only typically old men can afford it, and that's the only ones which really have it. It's not really like a car which people mod in the UK that much. So a lot of the things I've seen is basically stateside. But it looks to be 3.5, well,
35.
Well, yeah, 35 mil is pretty decent to do. And then, like, some people do even more than that. So I thought we do a bit of a conservative amount, and then it should have a nice lowering. So we're going to do this, then we're going to do the other side, make sure it's nice and even, the same side. And that's it. Any thoughts? They enjoyed you in the last one, mate. You watched it, didn't you?
I did watch it.
You got any comments? Because some people said I was being a bit mean to you.
Where? Oh, no. Oh, I think someone said that I hadn't washed my hands after putting the bins out.
Oh, yeah, they did actually. Yeah, I saw that. I thought they were talking about me. I thought they were talking about me. I was like, I fucking didn't touch no bins.
How many cameras in my house? I don't know.
So anyway, and you're excited. You're going to go see another car tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, R32 GTR. That's going to be fun.
Oh,
that's going to be really good.
Epic.
Yeah.
So there's going to be more cars on the channel, basically, guys. So, but you know, like I said, these vlogs are kind of few and far between. But I enjoy doing them anyway. So we're going to crack on with this, and I'm going to catch up with you guys in a second. But it's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it actually lower, because it was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, that was shit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're like, lower it down.
Oh, it's the same.
Oh,
yeah.
Epic. Right. So what we found, just by cutting our hands up to pieces, because I'm recording, it always looks like Nick's doing all the work, but we are actually doing it together. What we found is, shut up. What we found is, they're going to think I'm abusing you again. What we found is, when we're trying to put this bracket back on, due to this rounding a bit there, mate, careful.
No, all right.
I know, but it's just...
There you go, look, just,
right, yeah.
There we go.
Fucking hell.
Trust me,
if you look, there's kind of 3 points. So we've got these two in, but then due to the height of it now, that one won't go in. Fine, not to worry, because these are at like 100 foot-pounds of torque.
136.
Oh, 136 foot-pounds of torque, and plus we've got the the Godzilla bolt here. That's fine. That's not going anywhere. It's not ideal. Like, it would be great if we could get that one in, but we can't. So fuck it. It doesn't really matter. Just letting you know, that's one of the things to watch out for. We're going to chuck the wheel back on now, and we're going to lower it. So this is going to be really interesting.
I'm excited.
So Nick, what do you think of it then?
It's a bit too high.
Oh, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think you could probably fit ants on there.
Just for measurement's sake, do you want to put your finger in there?
Yeah.
You go finger my wheel well. I mean, so that is basically what looks that is conservative. What the recommendations were. That's what I was going for.
Compared to the back looks like you can fit a car in there.
Well, you can fit your whole hand on it. Basically, so this is what I wanted. This is good. I'm very happy with this. Are you happy with this? Good. Oh my god. So there you go, right? So now guys, what we're going to do, we're going to drop the other side on the front. Don't scratch my paintwork. So we're going to drop the other side on the front. I know, it's so gross. We're going to drop the other side on the front, and then we're going to get to work on the rears. So yeah, we'll catch up with you when we've done the rears and go from there. Right, so what we've done, guys, I can't remember if we did all this. I don't think we did. So we've installed all of this, right? Now this stuff is actually really self-explanatory. This is not the purpose of me showing you this, but everywhere that I looked online, it actually doesn't show us the torque specs for these bolts. So that one and that one. So having a look around, this top one should be 122. What was that? Foot-pounds or newton meters? Newton meters, wasn't it? Yeah, 122 newton meters. And then what we're going to do here on the bottom one, this we're going to do to 136, which is the same because it's a load-bearing bolt. It'll be the same as that Godzilla bolt at the front. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because we can't find this anywhere else. So this is as good as it'll get, I think. So there you go. But we're about to tighten this up, and then we're going to drop it down, and I'll show you that in a second.
Now.
Oh yeah, no, that's nice.
That'll go up a little bit.
What?
It'll go up a little bit because it'll get lower. It'll get lower. You know, go up as in up into the wheel well.
Yeah. That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great.
I'm not going to get planner there anymore, are you? No, it's a 2-finger gap now. Right, so done it, guys. This is it.
Sorry, I'm going to walk straight from you.
Fucking.
I don't get YouTube.
No, you don't. Right, so anyway, so this side, obviously, as you can see, is actually substantially lower than it was the other day, which we're going to take it out for a drive in a second, and hopefully that's going to be good, because it's still fine at the front. Happy with that. This is pretty good, and it's still going to settle.
Looks better on the other side because the angle of the...
Yeah, so there's actually a slight lean where my car's parked, slight hill. Yeah, so this should drop a little bit. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I've got it booked in for an alignment, and if needs be, I'll get them to adjust it. But all being said, very, very happy with that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess drop your thoughts down below if you're interested in this kind of nonsense. But good. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's take 3 days to do this, just as a heads up as well, guys, because a lot of the bolts were rusted on. Just for full transparency, it did take 3 days, but pretty happy with that, to be fair. So this is probably going to be really close to my face now. But yeah, thank you so much. Take care.